You know, players always want to get more maps right. More maps, please. This is what we have been hearing from the community almost every single day. And same goes to me. I want to get more maps. I actually like to play every single battle on new map. We have actually quite a respectful, quite a big map pool in this game, but not all of them are actually super playable, you know. Many of them are one-sided. So I have nothing against Wargaming pumping out new maps. They can even do that daily if map ticks some of the boxes. It has to be well thought out, balanced, not one-sided. It must have some unique features, how it plays or how it looks and plays together, combined together. Designing one map is actually very, very hard because I am actually against the mirror maps. I do not want to see mirror maps in the game. Mirror maps basically means one side is copy-paste to the other side, both sides have equal positions and so on, or actually equal positions. There has to be equal positions, but not identically looking positions. It is a lot harder way to balance maps without mirroring them, but this is the type of map balancing I prefer. Like equal chances to win, very balanced chances to win, but they play a bit different. The right side plays a bit differently to the left side. You have some different positions to use, but they are equally powerful. Now currently we can say we have a lot of maps in this game, but as I said before, many of them are not very balanced and very painful to play on. We have so many maps where you win position A and you win the entire battle. You win position B, you win the entire battle. You win the hill, you win the entire battle. Win that street on the city map and you win the entire battle, and we have to avoid those type of maps. And today we are looking at a Japort map or Japort map, however you have to say that. This is a port map where you can see some ships and stuff like that. Most likely a lot more ships when this map is fully done with HD quality with all the final details. Most likely a lot more details to be added. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Yes, this is a little pond where most likely hundreds of thousands artilleries are going to drown themselves, sadly. Anyway, talking about this map, it has a lot of potential. It has a lot of potential because it actually features some unique things we do not have on too many maps in this game before. But overall playstyle is still worth of thanks, you know. And this map, Japort map, when I first saw it actually, when I first heard the name, it already started ringing some bells. But I was not sure, have I seen this map before or not? And but when I saw the first screenshots, when I saw the first pictures, it actually took me like 10 to 15 minutes to sort out my inventory to find one map I have actually covered before, ladies and gentlemen. This map was actually in the making already like 2 years ago. They were thinking about bringing it into the game over 2 years ago. Because if you look over here, boom, I have made a YouTube video about map Japort, pre-alpha gameplay over 2 years ago on January 8, 2018. And this features exactly the same map, but not that ready yet. But overall theme of the map still is exactly the same. So this map was already in the works over 2 years ago, ladies and gentlemen. And this is how big their map catalog is basically. They have so many maps which can sit on the side for years, literally for years. And here I was comparing it to the port map. Well, maybe some things here and there resembles the port map, but overall it is completely different animal. And yeah, it is like a mixture between many different maps put together. This one as well, what you see on the screen right now. But let's keep watching this video and let's see what kind of unique details they have added, what they have tuned, what they have changed overall after 2 years. Planes still in the middle as well. It would be actually quite nice to compare those two. Well, in the video I was able to see that on the hill, in the middle of the hill, there was a little mountain, rocks, instead of this house. So that's a bit different, right? but still airstrip in the middle right over here. This, as they said, most likely is going to be light tank playground. Well, we all know that EBRs only are going to be over here because EBRs are going to be able to drive out in the open and get away with it. But this area over here is the first very interesting feature. We do not have on too many random battle maps. We have those tunnels on frontline maps, on different game mode maps, but not on too many random battle maps, if on any. Maybe I'm just forgetting something, but I do not think about any, or I cannot think about any from the top of my head. But maybe I'm forgetting some maps, some obvious maps. So basically, the middle area can be played in two ways, on the top of it or underneath in the tunnel. And this is very nice artillery cover, very nice flanking angles. There can be crazy fights happening in the tunnels. So I really do like that design actually about the middle, because it makes repositioning a lot more sneaky, a lot more different, many more angles to think about, to cover. But then again, we have that massive open field, airfield, splitting the industrial area, port area of the map from the sniper heaven hill. We are going up the hill as well, and this is way too good of a sniping heaven, because you can basically see the entire map. The only problem is going to be your view range. The only problem for snipers is going to be the view range. I don't know exactly, we do not know how big this map is going to be, but if you look on the minimap, there is actually, I would say, 2 squares are not even playable. So it is not the biggest map, but it is not going to be the biggest map, because if you pay attention to the K line, on the minimap, K line is completely unplayable, then more than half of the J line is completely unplayable, grayed out, and J as well, so we basically can write off 20% of the map. Snipers are going to sit over there, they are able to cover most of the map. Especially if they are right over there, maybe even more, we'll see. But this map, we are going up on the sniping heaven right now. As you can see, sniping heaven, maybe some artilleries are going to be over here as well, just to get different angles. But you can see how many sniping positions we have over here. This map is not even fully done yet, finally done yet, but you can already see the ideas, adding sniping bushes, and you can see most of the map if you sit over here behind the bushes with your STRV, knock over some trees as well, some extra cover, bushes next to the rocks even. So this area definitely is going to be a sniping hill, and the open airfield strip is definitely going to be played by light tanks. Now, the big problem on this map might be when the fight ends in the city, you know. But let's keep watching the video. This area is kind of weird to me. It is just a place for light tanks to hide at the end of the battle to troll the enemy team when the rest of your teammates are dead, basically, because I don't see any place, any usefulness about that position under the bridge. But let's say there was a huge fight happening right in the city, like right over there, like around that area, the main fighting area. All the heavy tanks, medium tanks were fighting over there, and now that fight over there is over. The only thing left are winning tanks who are in the city and enemy tank destroyers. Sniping from the sniping hill. Either this side, that side. What are you going to do? If they have Gorilla 15, if they have STRV, are you really going to be so ballsy, and are you really going to cross the open field to get them, to spot them, to go after them? That is going to be quite a big issue later. Or maybe you should play super safe and hug the map side, the edge of the map, and try to get up to the same hill as well and spot them that way. Yeah, this is actually one option. Or just go into the gap and try to bait them out. So this is the other side, this is the west side. This map has 2 bases, east and west side, and not north and south, like on many other maps. Once again, yet another completely useless position under the bridge. Sniping hill. Yeah, this map still is like... we have some new things over here, some new design elements compared to the 2 years ago version, but definitely it doesn't seem to be fully in HD yet. It is going to be a lot prettier. This map has the potential or possibility to be one of the prettiest maps in the game, definitely. It has that vibe to it. So once again, high flyby, some housing up over there. A high flyby, this is the south area, sniping heaven, maybe flanking heaven as well, we'll see if you're going to win one side. Medium tanks, faster heavy tanks can be fighting up over there, trying to flank enemy team, trying to completely secure the south side, deactivate enemy tank destroyers, forcing them to go into the city, and you know, turretless tank destroyers are not super effective in the city. This might be the power play on this map as well, if you have faster, stronger medium tanks, faster, stronger heavy tanks, just to make a power play in the south, and just to eliminate enemy tank destroyers right from the get-go, while your tank destroyers can do the sniping work, what they are kind of designed to do on this map. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It has some special features, definitely, like the middle area, the middle hill. You can play under it, you can play on it. The biggest problem for me, as on many maps in this game, is actually huge open area. Like that huge, completely open area in the middle of the map. I don't think it is going to see a lot of action. Only when crossing it, only when EBRs are going to drive over there. EBRs most likely are going to circle or are trying to circle. Nice ending actually. Are trying to circle enemy vehicles to death from the middle, most likely. And up on this hill as well. Yeah, well still. And here is the map over 2.5 years ago compared to the new one as well. As I said, right now we have building over there instead of that huge rock or cliff, whatever, however I have to call it. The underground area seems to be the same. That leads into another hangar, which is awesome. The very north hangar is actually quite a bit different, because at the moment it is one big building, but right over there, in this version it was quite a bit different actually, if you saw correctly. And oh, south side has completely changed. Okay, at first I thought it didn't receive too many changes, but look at the south side. South side has been completely changed. They had a bridge, so you're now able to get from one side to another. Okay, I take that back. I really like what they did to the upgraded version, because just imagine if your team is dead, or the enemy team is dead, and there is only one tank destroyer left who is sitting up over there. Trying to dig that single tank destroyer out is, or should be, quite a big of a problem, and I was pointing, most likely I was talking about the same position right over there. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, please let me know what you think about this Japort map, and please let me know how I should pronounce it. How the hell should I pronounce it? I don't even know. Anyway, I thank you so much for your attention, beautiful people. I catch you next time with something else. You can be sure about that. Stay awesome, stay tuned, hitting that subscribe button. Stay sexy, stay naked, take care, and bye.